Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel for the next episode of ephemera making for the Roxy Journal. I'm very glad you're joining me, and I'm always appreciative for all the sweet comments I get and of the videos, and I always hope it inspires you or gives you an idea that you can use in your own journal. Yeah, often it's just a little thing and you think, I didn't think of that, or something like that, and then all my videos are succeeded. Let's get started. Got several things prepared. I'll see how far I'm getting. This is a beautiful digital from Roxy Creations, and I just cut off this piece as a very large journaling tag or journaling card. I have a Dutch book page, so I can use those up, and I'm going to glue it so it has a little white border around the journaling card. I hope you're all well, and I'm a bit sniffly, but that's okay. I have that more often. Although we have some sunny days again, it starts out very chilly and it ends very chilly. So yeah. Oh. I think I never said, or maybe in the last video, I can't remember. Oh, I couldn't find the leftover piece of fabric. I don't know if I mentioned, that I mentioned, I'm sure, but from the spine, but the fabric I used with on the spine, on the inside, and I had a piece left over, and I looked everywhere in my craft room and in the between the things I had downstairs, and I couldn't find a thing, and I thought it can't be gone. And those are, now I remember, I did tell you. Oh, that's not what I want. Let's see if I can correct that. Yeah, now I remember that I was telling you, because my husband, he's not that organized like me, and he always has to laugh when I lose something, because it truly happens on a regular basis. It's very annoying. But I looked for it the complete day, and the next day I just looked to my left. There's my cabinet, my drawer set for the laces and linens, and instantly I saw it. Yeah, strange how that sometimes happens, but it's back again, so I'm glad. Let's see if I can already tear this. And I went with my grandson to his kind of language training, and everything went well. It's 15 times, and I'm taking him because my daughter and son-in-law both have to work, and I have time enough. So, and it's nice then on a bit of extra time with him. I like that. I'm going to glue the back on first, and then we're just going to decorate a bit. Mostly the digitals don't need that much. I think I'm going to, because on a lot I have digitals on the back. I can see. Let's take some off the floor. That is too small. This is too, it has to be very large. I do like that. Yeah, maybe I'm going to use this. Mostly I use a lot of yeah, empty book pages from the fronts and the back of books. But yeah, I really like using these a bit more because they are background pages. I still have to cut the white off. And this week my husband phoned, do you want to grab dinner in town? We both love that. And but yeah, normally we don't do that very often on a weekday. But I said I'm very fine with that. I do cook, but I don't like it. It's not really my hobby. And my husband is a difficult eater. A lot of things he doesn't really like, so it's always a puzzle. And I eat low carb. So yeah, normally at dinner I don't eat carbs. So it's always a bit of a puzzle what I'm going to make. So I'm very fine with, yeah, I want to use this because it's a lot of writing space then. Yeah, I like the text. I think I'm going to take this corner. And again, I'm going to leave that little white border. So yeah, we went into the center of town and we had a very nice dinner. And when we drove back to the neighborhood where we live, my husband said, hey, those are very old acquaintances. Let's see. We saw them unpacking things from the car. So I instantly thought, oh, should maybe one of their children live here, but yeah, we never saw it. And it's in this, when we go somewhere by car, we always pass that house. And but we hadn't seen them in a very long time. My husband worked with, of course I just want to cut this all out. My ex-husband worked at the same company as my current husband and the man that was unloading the car. So that's my ex-husband and I, we had a lot of contact with them even before we both had children, and it was a very great friendship. But yeah, when we got divorced, it's always, for friends, it's always difficult, and I don't think they really chose, but I knew we visited them a couple of times, with my new husband, and but it was awkward because we knew my ex-husband and his new wife visited them also, and I think on a more regular basis, so I didn't feel comfortable, and in the beginning I was very emotional about divorce, not happy with a lot of things, and lots had happened in our marriage, so I hadn't dealt with that at all. So we didn't visit them anymore. So, and we once came across them on a terrace of a restaurant where they were drinking something and we wanted to sit down. So then, we spoke briefly. And now after really quite some years, definitely way before Corona, so we didn't see them for a very long time. And I really missed them. And that's exactly what she said when we stopped the car and we got out of the car. That's, she really, I'm getting emotional. Sorry. it was a very great friendship always, and the children got along when we both had children. The children got along, so yeah, I was very sad. And she felt the same way. Ah, sorry guys, I didn't think that would happen. But that was, it's Thursday today, and that was Tuesday. And we immediately said we would text, and that same evening we already looked at dates, and also the four of us to get together. But she's coming tomorrow to my house, to our house, and because she was curious about my craft room and my makes, and then yeah, she could see them, and then next time I'll go to their house again, or we grab some lunch in town. Yeah, so I'm very excited about that. I'm very happy about it, and we will get together with the men. Yeah, so that's very nice. Yeah, beautiful. I won the stamp there. I didn't look for it already, but that's orange. But a bit of a darker. Yeah, I like that. I like those really old stamps. So beautiful. I got a complete mess all around me, all kinds of things on the floor, so I can grab it easily if I need it. I was looking for my small glue stick. Yeah, so, and I already have lunch dates with two old colleagues. Every other month we have some lunch, and it's not always here in the neighborhood because they live in the south. I think I mentioned that before. But one of those ex-colleagues turns 60, and on Saturday she has a dinner. She likes to cook, so yeah, I was invited also. So that's a nice thing. Yeah, in a way it's already, but I just want to add something. I really like this one because of the blue butterfly. This one is a bit more muted, but I also like it. And now you can't help me. And this is what I normally would do, because it's always a bit the safe choice, and that's why I'm going for this one. Just on purpose, picking a different one. And also, yeah, one of my most early colleagues, when I got out of fashion school, but yeah, in fashion here in the neighborhood was no work, so I started in a children's clothing store, and the colleague I had there, I also had a good contact with always, and yeah, the last couple of years it changed, and yeah, not much time, and after some time has passed and you don't have contact, for me it's very difficult then to get reacquainted, because I know I'm bad when I'm not in a good place, and last year I was having difficulties and with the therapies, and I was not in a happy place, and then I don't pay enough attention to friendships, so I hadn't had contact with them yeah, for a year now. And yeah, she reached out, so I was very happy and very lucky that yeah, she took that time to do that, because yeah, I know yeah, lots of times I'm struggling with life things, but yeah, happier things are planned now, so I'm going to really focus on that. Love it. And then you have a beautiful backside you can also journal on. I could add something, a flower or a label, but like you know, I always want the recipient, when they buy the journal, that they can add to the journal themselves. But I really like just two things, and it already looks very different. This one, yeah, I prepared also. Again, I'm going to do it like Rachel did and use a book page. It's folded to size. I'm going to glue the back on first. This is from, I think, Medieval Mirage. That was with all the images and the labels. It was in one kit. So let's glue that on. And I hope it stays, because lots of times later I have to put more glue. So that's why I'm not a big fan of glue stick. But I'm trying to use it more. What did I do? Oh, no. I didn't leave any, hopefully in the length also. Yeah, I completely covered the book page. Because with some I'm leaving the border of the book page. You can see the book page, but not all of them. Clean this up a bit so I'm not getting any glue on my work. Like that. A beautiful background again, journaling space. And I chose this. It's digital from the same kit as this one. The plain document pages. How did I want that? Yeah, I think that one on the bottom. And again, it covers the complete page, so same process. Yeah, it's always a lot of gluing, although I prepared, but I think I said it before, it's just the videos, I like making them. That's of course the most important thing. If I didn't like it, I shouldn't be doing it. Yeah, but just to give you ideas, or to spark something that you maybe start crafting. And these are nice easy ways to start something. It's not very complicated. It looks a bit crooked, but I can, yeah, it's not exactly the same. So I'm going to trim it a bit before I'm going to glue my things on. And it's not torn anymore, but that's fine. Yeah, I get so inspired, and other creators give me ideas I never would have thought of myself. And that's, yeah, I think that's the beauty of sharing these videos. I think I have to... No, that's not enough. Oh, I didn't turn my phone off. I normally put it on flight mode, and now someone's texting me. and a lot of times. Let's see. That one also. Oh, I didn't really do a great job of this, but it doesn't matter. They're all just millimeters. Sorry for the noise. Yeah. Put that to the side. See? That's what I mean. Ah, I forgot again. I forgot with other ones I did forget also, because I folded the page. How is this folded then? This is really strange, but I folded some pieces of the book page, but I had to glue them down also. But this is strange. It almost looks like, oh, I have two book pages. And I thought I selected very sturdy book pages. Let's see. Oh, I wanted to flip that in. Oh, and then there is no glue also. And yeah, it was here, but I think I glued the book page already. Well, let's see if I got it now, but I will check everything later, and mostly when I'm putting them in the journal, I'll notice if there's something loose, and then I can always glue it back down. Oh, I'm losing my little things. Then, and this, oh, I will link that in the description box, but now on the top of my head, I don't know whose designer. Oh, I can check, where did I leave them? I can't see where I put it. Now I'll leave it in the description box. But if I can find it, I can show you how I do. Ah, here. This is just one page, and this is socks, paper, and scissors. That's her. Put this on the floor again. Oh, that one too. This is often how I do my ideas. I keep them on my computer in a file, and then it's a print screen from YouTube, and then the ones I want to use in the journal that I'm working on, I put them in a Word file like this with the names of the creators, and I really, for this tag I'm making now, I was inspired by this. And yeah, I have a real little stack of these because of course I keep them, and yeah, if I want ideas, I also flip through these ones. They are on a binder ring in my craft room, and then I flip through them to see if I want to make something. And it can be that I made it before in a different journal, but that's not a problem. It's okay to use things again if you really like them. So I chose this. I really wanted, this is also something I try to do. I hardly use my black and white labels. I don't have many, but I have some, and I do like them. Not all of them, but yeah, of course, that's with everything. So I thought that this is a flower I cut out from, and I want to use this. Roxy Creations had that, and in the beginning it looks a bit dark, but it dries, and then it will get lighter, and then you can make the white disappear a bit, because it's very hard to get in between those little pieces. It's not always necessary, but I'm not a fan of the white, so just a bit like that. And this is from Wildflower Publishing. I have linked it in the description box, and this is the idea. And then I want this piece about here. It's a bit longer, but I don't mind because that's too far. And I like it here. I have that border down, and that's why I have it like that, because I could have done it like this, but then yeah, I like it on this side, and then I'm going to use the labels. I want that shape, so yeah, the label should be here, because otherwise this is too wide. Let's gauge that a bit where I need to glue it. I am going to use my, oh, I have to turn the mostly it's click with the glue stick, but now that one I have to turn. Yeah, so all kinds of nice things planned. It's nice. And maybe some good weather coming. Yeah, we have some beautiful days. They talked about yeah, 20 degrees Celsius today here where we live, because we're a bit to the south of the Netherlands, and we're mostly very lucky with the weather. Not that we never have rain, because we do. But, yeah. There. Yeah, like it. Just a little pop. And now this is too little, otherwise I could flip it over, but that's just such a little piece. I don't really care for that. Love the blue. Beautiful. Maybe I can already cut my tag shape, so I know where my flower can't be, because I don't want to cut something off the flower. That would be a shame. And it's I truly have to say, it's a beautiful kit with a lot of flowers already in 3 sizes, I think. Yeah, really glad I found those. Thank you, Tracy, because it was TracyJDesigns I was watching, and she had them in her stash. So now I think I want it a bit lower. And then I have this label, and this is from, oh, I have to link that, yeah, Shabby Cottage Studio. I recently bought those. Where do I want it? Yeah, a bit in the middle. But I want to see that border, of course, overlapping. And this one also, and she also has them, I think, in 4 sizes already. Yeah, like that. So this one I can glue down, and then maybe the glue stick, lots of it. Let's see that I have it the right way. The text, just overlapping a bit. I always like that it's not floating somewhere. Now the flower, and yeah, I always like that the best with wet glue and a fine tip. It's easier because with the glue stick it's very easy to rip the flower. But I am going to use this one for this big flower, because then I'm a bit quicker. really hope we get a nice summer, because that's not always the case in the Netherlands. This one is pretty big also. And I don't mind if there's just a little bit that's not really sticking. But yeah, most of it I want stuck down, I believe. Yeah, most of the white I try to cut out. And then it's some fragile bits are left over. Yeah. Oop. I don't know if, yeah, very gently. And I have printed these in a very good Epson paper on the better Epson quality, yeah, to get the real colors. Because a lot of this for this journal I didn't print on that paper because I wanted it a bit more, yeah, vintage looking, muted. But the flowers I really want to that they pop. It's not working again. But I have the text. Okay. Like that. Yes, like it. I'm not going to bother you with that, but I am going to try if I like it a little butterfly here. I think I will like that. Then there's not just so much text. And yeah, maybe I thought I wanted a bit of a muted label, because Gail has labels with flowers and birds. It's a beautiful kit. So you really have to check them out. It's a gorgeous kit. And this is, I think, from this one. No, I don't know if it's the smallest size, but I'm not sure. But when you check it out, you can see for yourself. And that's the tag. Love it. Then this one. This was in the kit from Medieval Mirage. And it has the cute, yeah, no, it's not really picking up. Do I have something white? Tissue, is that better? Yeah, you can see it a bit. It's really, yeah, raggedy. Not, yeah, raggedy is the wrong size. And this was, well, this is, yeah, I think this is a background from Roxy Creations. I'm not sure anymore. But these were journaling cards in the kit of Jarve. And I chose this image. It's also in that same kit. Because there is the yeah, purple lilac. So I thought I'm going to glue that there. And then a purple label. And I think that's from ShabbyDabbyDoodah. And that's, yeah, when you have a lot of labels, mostly you'll find something in the color you need. So that's nice. And I like using, yeah, the colors. That's why I bought them. Again, the glue stick, changing it up. Oh. To watch my time, it's not turning off like that. I really like this text in the background, and it doesn't really have to be the Gothic style, but yeah, a bit I really like. Beautiful with the purple. When I was in my 20s, that was my favorite color. I had a boho dress in purple and I wore it to pieces. Love that dress. Yeah, next one. Okay, going good. This one is also not that much work, so I'm going to check the time. This one, I will link the video down below from TracyJDesigns. She was making just cards, not a masterboard, but just the tag or the journaling card she wanted, and then collage little pieces on them. And I joined her and I made this because it takes me way longer than she did. But that's why I only have one. And yeah, I always make the ephemera. I told that before. I always make the ephemera for the journal I'm making because it's not always in the same style. This is a background from, I will link it, I can't remember. It's a tea dye, yeah, with the design in it. I really love it. So this one I already did because it takes me too long. If I have to think about which pieces I want together, then I would have one video for just this. And yeah, but check out Tracy's, and she makes them, and I think she makes 4 in a row, so you get the idea. These are all pieces left over from all the pages I'm using from Roxy Creations. This one is from Junk with Steph. I have a little drawer that I already cut out a couple of years ago, and I use them way too little, and I love this one. So it's going there on the middle, and then there will be some labels. Let's see how, yeah, maybe this one, because all the pieces are a bit bigger. With the lighting, I don't quite see the glue everywhere. Yeah, so maybe you're crafting along with me. That's the advantage of the YouTube, where you can pause it and search for something materials you want to use, or watch something back. Ideal. That's what I really love about YouTube. Yeah. Clean those up because they get sticky also. Let's see if I can gently roll over it. Yeah. Beautiful. And with my new punch, it makes these straight corners, and I did a little one, the middle one down there and the bigger one there. So not all the tag shapes are the same. I also like rounded corners. And this is Junk with Steph also. Again, use them way too little, so I'm really trying to incorporate it, but with a bit more the pink shabby style. I did a lot of journals also. Yeah, I don't think they match. I did want, can I get that loose? Yes, I want it a bit. That leaf is going to, it doesn't look like there's much glue there, but there was. But sometimes it takes the glue a bit to set. And then if I put them under heavy books, that's also something that helps. really smooshy, this ooh. Okay. How did I want it? No, I wanted a bit more here. But then that label should have been a bit more to the side, but it's okay. Yeah, I just wanted to see some of the text. Not that it's relevant what's on there, but just to see a bit. So this is a bit more muted in color, and that's a pop of color, so I really like both. A nice mix in the journal of color and a bit more neutral. Okay, the last one. I will link this video down below. I did this in a different video. I have it for quite some time, and I thought this will go in this journal because these are all digitals from Roxy Creations also. I really like that. Yeah, this is in the design. And I don't have that large stamp, otherwise I would glue it on there. Really like it. This is a label, it's stuck on. This is extra. The number, the monogram, this one. And I think I did this on video also, and it will go in here. I have to do something there. And the journal card I also prepared. This is G. Kerr design. The background. Oh, I really have to put in my description box more names. And again, this is the coffee dyed background. I can't remember whose it is. This is a tag from Roxy Creations. I think it was a freebie once. I have it for quite some time. So let's put that on there. And it was a tag, but I'm not going to use it as such. So I cut it off in the height I want. And there is still a bit visible where you should cut off the tag shape. But because I'm decorating it more, you see there's a bit of white where you had to cut off, and there's a bit off there. So I'm going to position that in the middle as good as I can. About there. Why is glue always falling down? I can't understand it. It's always falling down. Then this is Ruby and Pearl. Maybe some will recognize it. So I want to glue that on here. And then this green will go on top because I really want it a bit pop of color. And this is a French piece of book page. Again, this will be here. Starting, I had to decorate it first. Now it's a bit more difficult to cut that off because I want it on the tag. Yeah, and this one will be underneath here. Let's see, just a little text is going to show. Yeah, like this. How am I going to do that? I think I'm going to glue these pieces together first. No, I'm going to put glue on here. I think I'm going to cut it to size because I'm not sure that I will manage that otherwise. It's not really straight. So I'm going to put some glue on here. Yeah, I had to, I should have done that before I glued the tag or the card on the, this This one is also a bit more difficult because it's also too long. Let's see if this is very thin. Yeah, about here. It doesn't really matter how much is peeking out. It's just for some extra interest. Like that. Yeah. I'm going to cut, yeah. You know me, I want it a bit more exact. So I'm going to do it like this. Oh, there was glue here. And then quite a bit has been made again to put in the journal. But still quite a bit to make. But that's fine. Keeps us busy. If there's nothing to make, yeah, then we have to start something new, but that will be on top of this, so I can put the glue on this one. Oh, I want that exactly, so points there. All is well, my son-in-law can get his driving license at City Hall, and then he can start driving. Practice. Yeah, and practice, it's more, yeah, getting adjusted to the Dutch traffic, because driving is not the issue. Oh, this is too long maybe. Oh yeah, and I will cut that off because the yeah, I will cut them straight on both sides like that. I got a frog in my throat. And then we're done. I can make photos and place them in the journal where they have their place. The label. And I think I'm going to make the corners round here, because I'm a little obsessed with the new punch. Oh, I'm not, I just wanted to clean it. I need this. See, it's always falling down. I want that to go a bit over the side. I could have, but yeah, that's really stuck down. I could have put it underneath there, but it's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. Everything's okay in junk journaling. The best part of this hobby. You can do what you want. When can you ever say that? I think this has to go under the books. This is such a thin paper. It's not really, yeah, a bit wobbly, but it will turn out okay. Round corner, yeah, maybe the middle one, or something else. Oh, and there's a little corner that doesn't want to stay down. Now it will. And let's, oh, I can find the hole. Let's recap. And this will be, that's why I made it like this. This will be in this pocket, but like this. Oh, and then I'm going to put another label like this, for example, or a book page or something. But now I try to position it that the flowers were peeking out, and you can just see a bit of the label, but they're peeking out, and I think it's beautiful in the complete design. So I'm going to put this to the side because it's not something that was made today. This has to go under the books because it's warping. And these are the makes of today. I hope you liked the things that were made today, and maybe you'll try them. Put everything a bit away, and then it's cleaned up. Also, that's a nice thing. So, thank you so much for being here. Especially, I say it every time, if you stuck till the end, I'm very glad you did. And I wish you a very great rest of the day. And I see you in the next video. Love you all. Bye bye.